Nick Jonas and Priyanka Chopra's first official wedding photos have been unveiled by Hello magazine, showing the happy couple at both their Christian and Hindu ceremonies in Jodhpur over the weekend. The Christian ceremony, which took part on Saturday, saw the bride walk down the aisle in a custom Ralph Lauren gown, which took a total of 1,826 hours to complete and featured 2 million mother-of-pearl sequins, with her groom, 26, matching in a suit from the same U.S. designer. A day later Priyanka, 36, stunned in a deep red lehenga, a traditional Indian outfit by noted designer Sabyasachi Mukherjee, adding Western-inspired twists. Priyanka's Ralph Lauren gown featured floral and scroll motifs and lace effect tulle appliques with scalloped sleeves and a high neck collar. The sheer long-sleeve gown was layered over a strapless column dress. Taking an incredible 1,826 hours to create, the custom dress was hand-beaded and hand-embroidered with Swarovski crystals and 2 million mother-of-pearl sequins, while a 75-feet-long tulle veil completed her look. Nick also chose custom Ralph Lauren with his 6-button double-breasted black tuxedo and custom patent lace-up dress shoes. The designer holds special significance for the couple, as they both walked in Ralph Lauren at the 2017 Met Gala a year before they started dating. Priyanka's is only the fourth wedding gown Lauren has designed, with the others all for family members. A romantic touch saw the groom request a small piece of lace from his bride's dress stitched inside of the purple lapel of the tuxedo, with the Urdu words milion, which translates to "my life." Priyanka meanwhile had a piece of her mother-in-law Denise Jonas' own dress from her 1985 wedding sewn into her gown. Sewn into the embroidery of Chopra's dress were also 8 moving messages. People report, Nicholas Jerry Jonas, her husband's full name, 1st of December 2018, their wedding date, Madhu and Ashok, the names of her parents, Om Namah Shivaya, a Hindi mantra invoking Lord Shiva, family, hope, compassion, and love. As a string quartet played, the bride was escorted down the aisle by her mother Madhu. Her father Ashok died of cancer in 2013. With both the bride and groom admitting to People.com that emotions were running high. It was all tears. All tears. I could not hold it in. I think I was nervous and scared. But as soon as the curtains opened, and I saw his face, it was just like everything settled and I knew I was making the best decision of my life. As for Nick, the emotions were running high during the ceremonies. I think especially during the Western wedding for me, he said. You think your whole life about that moment. Honestly, I could not have imagined it would be as perfect as it was. It was highly emotional. For the Hindu ceremony, Priyanka chose a 2-piece lehenga in a beautiful red with intricate embroidery and fine jewels as well as sequin work. The bride added a twist to the traditional Indian outfit, with French embroidery and a Western-inspired veil. A stunning gold chopard necklace featuring 184.50 carats of pear-shaped diamonds set in 18K ethical white gold which matched her diamond headpiece. Speaking to Hello, Priyanka explained, "For the Indian wedding, I wore Sabyasachi. I always knew I wanted a red traditional silhouette for my wedding, but Sabya brought in incredible French embroidery to the mix, and with incredible jewelry and Western-inspired veil it was just such an amalgamation of who I am." Nick meanwhile chose to wear a traditional turban and sherwani in gold with matching shoes. The Bollywood star and American singer married in a Christian ceremony Saturday night presided over by the groom's pastor father before Hindu celebrations on Sunday, inviting 225 guests to their epic weekend. Priyanka told People, "I love that our wedding was a religious mashup. We took beautiful traditions that we both grew up with and personalized them in a way that made sense for us. It's been incredible to find the commonalities between our beliefs and figuring out how to blend them in a respectful and meaningful way." On Saturday, following their arrival at the Umaid Bhawan Palace, the couple had held a mehndi ceremony, where they both had elaborate henna designs applied to their hands. Then after the Christian marriage service, which included an 18-foot cake the groom brought over from Kuwait and Dubai, according to Filmfare, there was a traditional Sangeet party that is held the night before an Indian wedding. At the Sangeet, the bride danced to her own film songs before her movie star cousin Priyanka Chopra and some friends acted out the story of her life and relationship with her groom, according to a report in the Bombay Times. Bollywood choreographer Ganesh Hegde, who worked with Priyanka on the 2006 film Dawn, choreographed the dances for the evening. Also during the evening, a slideshow was screened that featured childhood pictures of Nick and Priyanka. Nick and Priyanka's mother shared their heartfelt thoughts on what their children meant to them. They spoke about how they both were, as kids, their growing up years, and how lucky they were to be their parents. It was an emotional moment for everyone, the publication reported. The night concluded with a massive fireworks show outside Ahmed Bhawan which could be seen across the whole city. According to the Bombay Times, Sunday started at Ahmed Bhawan Palace in Jodhpur, India, with a 2-hour breakfast program followed by the traditional haldi ceremony at 12:30 p.m. A large hall at the palace in Jodhpur where the wedding party is staying was decorated with marigolds and the theme for the guests was pink, orange and purple. The second wedding also featured a 40-foot-high mandap, or canopy, adorned with red flowers. The haldi ceremony is when the bride and groom have their hands and feet, and sometimes their faces and necks, covered with a paste made from turmeric. It is applied by their close family and loved ones as a gesture to ward off evil spirits. Most Hindu weddings take place at sunset and in late afternoon. Nick took part in the Safa ceremony in which he donned an elaborate turban. He then mounted a decorated horse to arrive for his wedding in traditional style. Priyanka chose to wear red for the ceremony, with a source telling Priyanka looked breathtaking in her traditional red Indian wedding outfit. The source added, Nick did a beautiful job following the customs of a Hindu ceremony. It was lovely seeing how they honored both of their heritages. Keeping with tradition, the American musician joined his Indian actress bride, according to the Bombay Times, and both took a ride on an elephant around the premises of the palace before arriving at the main wedding area. The Varmala ceremony in which the couple exchanged garlands took place at 8:30 p.m., the publication reported. The Hindu marriage includes prayers and a saith fair, in which the bride and groom walk around a fire 7 times to represent 7 marital vows. The wedding was followed by an elaborate dinner and the after-party with music and dancing that apparently went late into the night. The famous guests at Priyanka's wedding functions include The Only Way Is Essex alumna Jasmine Walia, Armie Hammer's wife Elizabeth Chambers and the Embonys. Nick's brothers Joe Jonas, Kevin Jonas and Frankie Jonas were also in attendance, as was Joe's fiancée, Game of Thrones star Sophie Turner. The couple arrived in New Delhi Monday for their Tuesday reception in the capital, where their guest list is rumored to include Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Priyanka was wearing her chauro, her ceremonial bangles, as well as her sindhur, a streak of vermilion along the part in her hair indicating she is a married woman. The couple got engaged after Nick proposed to Priyanka on her 36th birthday in London in July after a whirlwind romance. The musician proposed with a diamond ring from Tiffany's after shutting down the London store and asking his musician brothers to help him choose the engagement ring. To celebrate their union, the two posed for Vogue's new January 2019 cover, shot by the renowned Annie Leibovitz.